wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Topper. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida International, 0.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Panthers in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, going up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, WKU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an average. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job.
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal.
Florida International, 0.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their idea.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Using his legs, it's Owens. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in third and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltopper.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. And that's a live ball behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Trying to get to it. Open space at the 25. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Hutchinson. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Topper.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear them.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, WKU.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
On target over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Pocket stuck, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Line gets set, first down.
White 94 slider, back 88.
He wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Finds his big tight end. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry up.
Red 70 black song. Red 70 black song.
He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky.
Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little more. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the gun, running back gets to give. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Western Kentucky.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
73, Florida International, 0.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get in the end zone again. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Toppers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Florida International, 0.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Jenkins. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to start the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Hilltoppers are in the hurry up. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, WKU. And the punishment has been extended. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Fires the pass, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. A first down for the offense. The give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. That's caught. It's Hart.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand, giving him his pads. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Power football with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Western Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play.
And now they've lost. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Running it back, it's Jefferson.
The return is tackled down at the 42.
The offense set for a first down play.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. Shakes off the tackler. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? As we start the fourth. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Hilltoppers! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Toppers! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he made the extra point without problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just
hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, WKU. And the defense doing work. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UTEP handled its business today, and given what the week was like in El Paso, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score.
Looking for a man, it's Jenkins.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power ahead. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And the stomping has commenced.
Western Kentucky.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a...
Is good.
And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And
the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. Touchdown, Toppers. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. He's looking to throw it. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. The Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary...
Touchdown, WKU! And the punishment has been extended.
Western Kentucky.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's slipped, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Kentucky, the defense with the scoop and score. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
First down for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
All bottled up. That'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Looking for a block. It's Jefferson.
The returner is brought down at the 39.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out.
And it's caught inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Hilltopper! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.